Hello and welcome. My name is Barry Devine, Program Manager for Renewable Energy Tax Credit Services here at Tri-Merit. We're currently doing a series of posts, educational series for renewable energy tax credits. And today we wanted to make a post on a very important and time-sensitive program called the Qualifying Advanced Energy Project Credit Program. I know that's a mouthful. It's also known as the 48 CAPC. So 48 CAPC Advanced Energy Project Credit Program. What is this program? This program was originally established by the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act of 2009. It had a $2 billion funding limit. And then the Inflation Reduction Act of 2022 increase. It has a new round of funding for $10 billion. So this is a tax credit for future investments. You have to you apply in advance for it, and it's for advanced energy projects for renewable energy, and the intent really of this program is to strengthen the U.S. industrial competitiveness and the clean energy supply chain. This is a unique credit opportunity because other renewable energy tax credits are credits for the assets. So you spend money on the asset, you get a credit. Wind, solar. This credit is actually based on the facility. So again, looking for increasing the supply chain. So we put a credit on the actual facility. There is another conflicting credit called the 45X, which we're going to talk about in a different video. But today we're focusing on that 48 Cap C and the $10 billion of funding that the Inflation Reduction Act allotted for it. So who qualifies? If you want to go for this money, you can, if you are planning on in the future, planning on re-equipping or expanding your industrial or manufacturing facility, there's going to be three categories. You're going to qualify in one of three categories. First one, clean energy manufacturing and recycling projects. That is, if you are making the componentry and parts that go into renewable energy, right? Feeding the supply chain. Category number two is called industrial decarbonization projects. This was formerly referred to as the greenhouse gas emission reduction. So if you're going to spend money to reduce the greenhouse gases of your facility, you could potentially qualify. And then category number three is called critical materials projects. This is refining, processing, and recycling of critical materials and minerals. So if you're going to have plans for one of those three categories, this is the process. It's a competitive application process administered through the DOE. So this two-stage application process. The stage one is the concept paper. This is a concept paper submitted for DOE consideration. After this consideration, the DOE will send either an encouragement letter or a discouragement letter. If you receive an encouragement letter, you are encouraged to then go through the second stage of the application process, which is the full 48 Cap C application. And then after that, the DOE will review it and give recommendations to the IRS of who should be awarded the fund. The DOE it does have technical criteria that it evaluates the projects on, and that's in 4 different areas. Criterion 1, commercial viability. Criterion 2, greenhouse gas emissions impacts. Criterion 3 is strengthening U.S. supply chain and domestic manufacturing for a net zero economy. And then criterion 4 is workforce and community engagement. And criterion 4 is very important to know that this credit, you can apply for it in advance, but it is a 6% credit unless you meet prevailing wage and apprenticeship requirements, just like the 5 times adder for other programs as well. 48 Cap C has those same rules, but going forward, it has to use prevailing wage and apprenticeship labor. So the due diligence review from the DOE will be sent to the IRS. So where is this program now? It starts from the Inflation Reduction Act. Round 1 was closed last year. And March 29th of 2024, the IRS announced that it had allocated $4 billion, and they did it, of all the money, 40% has to go to designated energy communities. So Of the 4 billion, 1.5 was in designated energy community, and just a total spread of the dollars allocated, it was over 100 different projects across 35 different states. And the project sizes ranged from less than 1 million to over 100 million. So all different size projects. So if you have plans and you want to expand and you want to go for this credit, you need to get it in. So we're creating this video because round 2 was just announced. So now we know. We've all been waiting for when round 2 is going to be announced. So the portal, there's $6 billion left, 40% allocated to designated energy communities, and that portal will open concept paper submission no later than May 28th. So it'll open sometime between now and May 28th, and you will have 30 business days to get your concept paper in, which will be June 27th. So June 27th of this year. And then that's just for the concept paper. They'll review encouragement, discouragement letters, full application, review applications, and allocations. They're hoping to have all of them, all the 6 billion allocated by January 15th of 2025. So very short timeline, short window for the concept paper. We're putting some links in here as well. We have a link to the 48 Cap C portal, link to the designated energy communities, critical materials and minerals through the Department of Energy. Of course, you can go to the DOE website. Lots of great information. There's great webinars. Been a lot of promotion of this program. They're looking for the right facilities to encourage. And of course, if you want to ask questions of Tri-Merit, we have all the templates and everything ready to go. We got a lot of these in the queue waiting for this to open. So we'd love to hear from you, and good luck. Thank you.